Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Your flight through to KLM is directly aboard. The first flight passengers with the passenger is trying to come forward to the board. On behalf of KLM, will show us the flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear passengers, very good morning from the captain. My name is Malin. On behalf of the entire crew at KLM, welcome on board this flight from Vienna towards Amsterdam. We're taking off towards the west and then it's a right turn, we'll be heading northwest across Germany towards Amsterdam. Flight time will be approximately 1 hour and 25 minutes. We are aware that a lot of you have a connecting flight in Amsterdam. At this point it's not possible for us to say anything about that. About 15 minutes before our landing in Amsterdam, we are receiving information on the status of your connecting flight. As soon as we have that information, we'll share it with you. Before our landing, we will also provide you with an accurate arrival time and the latest weather information. For now, I want to wish you a pleasant stay on board.
A very good morning. My name is Kiki Broekhuizen, and on behalf of the entire crew, I too want to wish you a warm welcome on board of this flight to Amsterdam. A special welcome to our Flying Blue members. Our flying time will be 1 hour and 25 minutes. And in a few moments I would like to explain a few things about the safety on board. I already wish you a very pleasant flight. And like I said before, as soon as we know more, we come back to you with updated information about your flight connections.
We care about your safety and therefore we ask you to stow your hand baggage and larger electronic devices such as laptops during taxi, takeoff and landing. It's now time for the final cabin check. Please make sure that your tray table has been stowed away and that the back of your seat is in the upright position. Make sure electronic devices are disconnected from any power supply.
Good morning, First Officer with arrival information for the airport of Amsterdam. We have initiated our descent. The remaining flight time is 15 minutes. Taxi time after landing about 5 minutes towards our parking stand. Present weather in Amsterdam. Few clouds about, light southwesterly winds and the present temperature 13.13 degrees centigrade. For those of you with an onboard connection, good news, all the onboard connections can be realized. We do hope that despite the delay, you've had an enjoyable flight with us this morning. I wish you a very pleasant day. Thank you. Cabin crew, cabin check for landing.
Past u alstublieft op bij het openen van de bagagebakken. Er kan mogelijk handbagage uitvallen. Namens deze gehele bemanning wensen wij een heel fijn verblijf hier in Amsterdam. En mocht u vandaag nog verder moeten reizen, dan wensen wij een onvervolgende reis. Hartelijk dank dat u vandaag voor KLM heeft gekozen. En wij hopen dat u ondanks de vertraging toch een goede reis met ons heeft gehad. Graag tot ziens bij ons aan boord. Welcome to Amsterdam. Please remain seated until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. Remember to remove any personal belongings from your seat pocket and the overhead bins before leaving the aircraft. Please be careful when opening the overhead luggage compartments, as luggage may fall out unexpectedly. On behalf of this entire crew, we wish you a very pleasant stay here in Amsterdam, and if you're traveling further, we wish you a pleasant continuation of your journey.
Dit is afwas. passengers 0 and 1 are invited to board now through the Sky Priority Lane. Other customers are kindly requested to wait until their zone number is called.
Passagiers in zone 1 wordt verzocht nu in te stappen door de Sky Priority doorgang. De overige passagiers wordt vriendelijk verzocht om te wachten tot hun zonenummer wordt omgeroepen.
Customers in Zone 2 are invited to board now through the Sky Priority Lane. Other customers are kindly requested to wait until their zone number is called.
Passagiers in zone 2 wordt verzocht nu in te stappen door de Sky Priority doorgang. De overige passagiers wordt vriendelijk verzocht om te wachten tot hun zonenummer wordt omgeroepen.
Goedendag, vanuit cockpit. Mijn naam is Rolf, ben gezagvoerder op deze vliegtuig in Washington. Goedendag mijn collega's, hartelijk welkom aan boord. Good afternoon from the flight deck. My name is Rolf from the captain of this flight to Washington. Also on behalf of my colleagues, welcome aboard. We have another 10 more minutes to go until our scheduled departure time. We're just waiting for one more passenger, I believe, and then the last few bits of luggage are being loaded. Then we'll be on our way. Flight time today will be approximately 8 hours. It's a bit longer than usual due to quite a strong headwind. Realize it's getting quite warm in the cabin. We'll be able to manage the temperature in a few more minutes so that it should cool down quite nicely. During the flight shortly before landing, we'll come back to you with an update on the weather in Washington and the arrival time. For now, enjoy the flight.
Dear passengers, a very good afternoon. My name is Planespotting, and on behalf of my colleague purser, Ms. Hofstee, and the entire crew, a warm welcome on this flight to Washington. Flying time today, 8 hours, and we would like to extend a special welcome for flying crew members. After this announcement, the video about the safety on board will follow. On behalf of the entire crew and KLM, we wish you a pleasant flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this flight. While we are in the middle of this authentic Royal Delft pottery, we would like to explain the safety information on board your KLM flight through the fine art of Delft Blue. Please pay attention to every detail. For your safety, make sure your carry-on luggage is stowed before taxi, takeoff and landing. Small electronic devices may be used at all times, when set to airplane mode and secured in your hand or pocket. After you have selected airplane mode, feel free to turn on Bluetooth. Larger devices, such as laptops, should be stowed before taxi, takeoff and landing, either in an overhead bin or in a bag under the seat in front of you. Once the fasten seatbelt sign is off, you may use these devices when set to airplane mode. This is a non-smoking flight. This means smoking on board the aircraft is not allowed. This includes the use of electronic cigarettes. Whenever the seatbelt sign is on, your seatbelt must be fastened. For your own safety, keep your seatbelt fastened and visible during the flight, even when the seatbelt sign is switched off. To release the seatbelt, just lift the buckle. If there's a sudden decrease in cabin pressure, your oxygen mask will drop automatically in front of you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Make sure your own mask is well adjusted before helping others. Should we have to evacuate the aircraft over water, there's a life vest located under your seat or under the center armrest. Make sure electronic devices are disconnected from the onboard power supply. We encourage everyone to read the safety onboard card located near your seat. At KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, we care about every little detail of your flight safety. If you have any questions, our cabin crew is here to help you. Thank you for your attention. On behalf of KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, we wish you a very pleasant flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Your co-pilot with some flight information. We've just started our descent to the Amsterdam Airport. We expect that in approximately 30 minutes from now, depending on the amount of traffic in front of us. Good landing conditions, almost no clouds reported, temperature 27 degrees. Also then in some 5 to 10 minutes of taxi time, so we should be arriving in the gates just some 5 minutes after scheduled arrival time. As our preparation for landing, staff will say goodbye. We do hope you enjoyed the flight process this afternoon, and we wish you a very blessed stay in Washington or a safe continuation of your journey.
Dear passengers, soon you will arrive at Washington Airport, local time 3:25. Please store your hand baggage in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. Fasten your seatbelt, adjust the back of your seat to the upright position, disconnect your electronic device from any power supply and store your tray table. If you have an in-seat video screen or footrest, please make sure that these are folded away. Please read the safety on board card again. In case of an evacuation, leave everything behind and follow the instructions of the crew. If you have a connecting flight, please report to the Air France KLM ground staff. Irrespective of your final destination, you need to pick up and clear your luggage at this airport. Welcome to Washington. Please remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Be careful when you open the luggage bin and luggage could fall out. Please check the seat pocket in front of you and make sure you don't miss anything on board. We say goodbye to you here. We hope you enjoy the flight with us. On behalf of this crew and KLM, thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon. Geachte passagiers, welkom in Washington. Wilt u nog even blijven zitten alsjeblieft tot het bordje van stoelriemen is uitgedaan. Wees voorzichtig als u de bagagebakken open doet. Er kan eventueel handbagage uitvallen. Vergeet alsjeblieft niks in het vliegtuig, dus kijk dan ook nog even in de stoelzak voor u. Wij nemen afscheid van u hier. Wij hopen dat u een plezierige reis met ons heeft gehad. Namens deze bemanning en KLM, hartelijk dank en graag tot ziens.